Hey ho, how's everyone doing this evening? Welcome, welcome. I wanted to do a quick clay code training for you guys to help you guys out a little bit. Um, this is called this one I'm going to title the Shut Up and Text Update. So I think I want to make things a little bit clearer for you guys. I know a lot of you are having a little bit of problems because you're feeling overwhelmed, even though you watched the first video on the keys to success. It says right here, the one that says, please don't be overwhelmed. The whole point that we're trying to do is our star system and our diamond system. A star system is you are 1 star guru, 2 star guru, 3 star guru. It's fine. It's not a problem. There's nothing wrong with being a 1 star guru. There's nothing wrong with being an 8 star guru. But sometimes you have to be a 1 star. You have to be a white belt before you can be a black belt. You have to understand that you have to start somewhere because our whole key is we're trying to change the way your life is. We're trying to unlock the doors of financial freedom. So we have to start at one point. You weren't a baby and you got up one morning and you're like, I'm going to run a marathon. It doesn't work that way. So don't get overwhelmed. Don't put yourself in that position. It's very, very simple. Just start off really, really slowly. So I want to do a little bit of an update to you guys on the shut up and text portion. So how to build, here it is right here. Very simple. You can go through, if you're not an eight star guru, if you're just a 1 star guru and you're simply part of a survey, for example, or Score Up, or you have one or two of them, you don't want to use the full blown 8 star system. So you can use simply the short system, which I've given all of you guys the videos. All of you guys have the videos, they're all on YouTube. So when you get to the text portion, if you want to ask them, you how to go through the process. So you guys know how the process is. Right before you send them the video, you ask them if you can send them something short. Send them the short video for Score Up, or send them True Nighted, or send them a Servia. If you're just dealing in this shorter world of you're just getting started, you're just doing one or two, you don't have to go for the full pledge webinar. And then once you do that, if you have them set up where you're putting them involved in that situation, then you go back now when they're ready to go and you put them into whatever department that you're putting them into. So they may not fully know about UFG right now. You can get to that later, but if you just want to sell them on Score Up, then you put them on Score Up and you tag them on the affiliate program for Score Up, if that's what you're using. And you put them here and you comment. And your comment, you guys, is very simple. You want to put a comment, just like Tanya did here, that says, Jay Turner, please comment done when you're done with the watching. So then Jay will hit reply and hit done so she knows to do the follow-up. If he hasn't watched it yet, then she can still do the follow-up. And folks, please keep in mind and remember, you have to add the person as a member before you can add them to the page. Because if you try adding them to the page, you'll notice there won't be a link like this. It won't show us a link, and when you hover over it, it won't pop up the person's page. So I don't want you guys to get overwhelmed. And if you can't use the UFG video, now I'm not saying you don't use that, but if you feel comfortable just pushing True Nighted or just pushing Score Up right now, that's great. I personally think you should push the whole scenario. But some people are like, well, I'm just doing True Nighted right now. But here's the scenario, and let me give you guys a choice so you can make a decision on what direction you want to go. If you are just giving a person one option, it's very easy for someone to say no or say yes. If you give them 8 options, there's no no or yes involved in that, because now they have to pick. So be real careful when you make that decision. Personally, I'm sending them all the UFG video, and then I'm going to let them know, look, there's a lot of content in this. So if you just want to be a 1-star person, start off with 1 star, then go to 2 stars, then go to 3 stars, because that's the key. So if they choose a Servia, you click on the Servia page, you go here and you comment on the Servia page, please follow. If they, ask them to, right here, you'll see Christopher, please reply done when you're finished watching. Now, I spoke to him yesterday, and he's going to be ready this weekend to sign up, so he's good to go. So this is where you do your follow-up. So if you know you've had someone sitting in here for 3 or 4 days, you need to do your follow-up, okay? So that's how this works. Pretty simple, pretty easy. You guys, I'm always available. If you guys need to talk, if you guys have questions, I'm here for you to get it going. 8 income streams. We want you to be a 10 diamond, which is $1 million a year earner, but you got to be a 1 diamond before you can be a 2 diamond, and you got to be a 1 star before you can be a 2 star, and you have to be a 2 star before you can be a 3 star. So just relax, take it easy. Remember, the key to this is all the type of money that you need to spend to be involved in 8 of these is minute compared to any other business, any other scenario. You show me where you can get 8 income streams and invest $462 a month or $816 side up. And that's if you're a guru, a major guru. If you're just a 2 income streamer, you can pick up ARS and Score Up and end up paying $25 a month for 2 income streams. Or you can pick up TrueNighted and Score Up and still pay $25 a month. Or you can pick up TrueNighted, Score Up, and ARS and pay $25 a month. So not everything is $462. You just have to keep that in mind. But remember, you have to write your own business plan to what's going to work for you. So if you're spending, let's just say you decide to give it all a shot and you're spending $500 a month. You want to put yourself in a position that how much do I want return on my investment? The first month, I want 100% return on my investment. So if you're spending $500, you want to make $500. So let's break down how you're going to make that $500. So depending on which companies you go with. So if you go with a Servia, you already know, well, I'm going to do a Servia, I'm going to do TrueNighted, and I'm going to do Score Up. Let's just use those 3 for right now. So you say, I want 100% return on my money. Well, you've invested, let's go into high levels. So let's go $269. Let's go $99. Let's go $99. So you've invested $467 and you've invested $462. So a grand total that you've invested for these 3 companies is $929. So let's just call it $1,000. You want 100% return on your money. So what do you use? You use the system. Well, let's take that back. You're not going to be able to do this without the Clay Code. So if you're doing 3, then you at least have to have the silver package. So let's add it up again. So now you want to do your sign up for the Clay Code. And so now we're running at $1,200. Let's say it's $1,200 that you invested. I'm not telling you have to do all of that, but let's just say you're running $1,200 invested, including your monthly fee, because I'm trying to do the upfront fee also. So now you want to make 100% return on your money. So how do we make $2,400 the next month on our investment? Well, you break it down. You say, okay, if I do a Servia, I know I can get 10 customers to buy a Servia. So if 10 customers buy a Servia, in fact, you can even break it down further. Say, I want 3 people to buy a Servia a week. So 3 a week is 12 a month. So 12 a month times a $100 program, because if you're going after a business, I wouldn't sell the 1 package or the 3 package. I'm going to sell them the $99 package because that makes the most sense. Why would a business only want 3? I wouldn't even mention the other packages. So that's $1,200 worth of sales. So you received 25% of that. You just made yourself $300. Now we're trying to get to $1,200, so 300 doesn't get us there, but we're 300. Now, the next month you're going to get a percentage of that money, and you're also now going to put yourself in the bonus pool. But let's just go by pay plan number 1 instead of the 4 pay plans we have with the Servia. Okay, so Servia, we have ourselves $300. So we're going to sell 3 units a week. Now we're going to go to TrueNighted. Okay, TrueNighted is the biggest no-brainer that we have. So let's say we know we're already committing the 30 points a day. 30 points a month per person. You want to say, I can get at least, I've seen people on our group get 7 signups a day with TrueNighted because it's free and you get them to shop. People are shopping anyway, so that's a no-brainer. So let's break it down to something slow. Let's say you get 2 signups a day. So you get 60 signups by the end of the month, and all your 60 people do $30 is $1,800 points. 1,800 points is going to pay you 0.2, let's just do the 0.26, it's going to pay you $468. Boom. So now we have 468, we have 300, now you've made $768. Okay? Now let's go to Score Up. So now you need to at least help 1 customer a week. So if you're helping 1 customer a week and you're making $250, that's $1,000. So now you're at $1,000. Let's say you sign up 1 person a week, so that's another $100. Now you're at $1,900, which is very close to your 100% return in your investment. But here's the beautiful part. If you duplicate what you did the first month for the second month, you're only paying, let's do the math. Asturia, you're paying 124 a month. TrueNited, you're paying 0. And ScoreUp, you're paying 25. So you're going to spend the second month $149, and you just made $2,000 the second month. What return on investment is that? Want you guys to think about that, because that's how you make this work. So, guys, let's make it happen. You guys, it's all about, look. I talked about this morning in my play code this morning, and remember the 3Ds. Your desire is to become financially independent. So your desire is to become financially independent. You need to have the dedication. So you need to be dedicated to doing this. Then you have to have the discipline to do it day in, day out, every day, every hour. Have the discipline to do it, and all of a sudden you end up spending $120, $150 a month for those 3 companies, and you're making $2,000. And then the people are going to start bringing in people. Now you're going to have a residual income. Then you can get to $3,000. Then you can get to $4,000. Then you can get to $5,000. Can you imagine getting $5,000 a month, and you're like, wait, wow, I'm getting these 3 companies going. So I'm going to add Bullseye now. I'm going to add CalChoice now. I'm going to add United Games now. Whatever you want to do, it's a major plus for you. Okay? So comment if you guys have any questions. I'm going to load this video on YouTube, and I'm also going to load it on our page. Take care, you guys. Bye-bye.